Alright, so when I first started building my werewolf deck, I ran into a problem pretty quick. And it had to do with the double-sided nature of the werewolf cards. So I bought a bunch of sleeves for them, and that was great, but I noticed that I keep having to take them out of the sleeves to flip them over, and I didn't really want to handle them so much. I didn't want to keep touching them and possibly ruin them. And then I found out about these things called inner sleeves. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. So I ordered a bunch of these, just like simple inner sleeves, and I put all my werewolves in those, but I came across a problem pretty quick with those sleeves. And let me show you. So the first problem I had with the inner sleeves, seeing as how they're open on the top, whenever I would put them into my, I put them into the sleeve. I wasn't ready. I put them in the sleeve, but when it would come time to take it out, if I had the opening on the top, I'd wind up touching the card a bunch anyway just to get it out of there so I could flip it. And I'm like, I know that the inner sleeve is really just more for added protection when it's in the sleeve and you're not supposed to be taking them in and out a bunch, but either I could create 40 proxy cards of all my werewolves flip sides, which I didn't really want to do, or I could figure out a way to make it so I could take them in and out without really touching them a bunch. And the inner sleeves that I bought weren't really working out too well, because if they're open at the top, as you can see, I wind up grabbing it anyway, and if I flip it around so that the opening's at the bottom, if I put the opening at the bottom, I wind up with this where it pushes the sleeve up, and then I had to kind of like do this thing. It was really annoying. And so I started looking online and doing some research to figure out if there was some sort of solution, some sort of better inner card sleeve, and I luckily found some from Dragon Shield, and I will show you how they work right now. These are the Dragon Shield sealable inner sleeves. They fit all the normal size cards, and they are really great for what I need them for, which is taking my werewolves in and out of their outer sleeves. It's got the sleeve part at the top, and then this little piece at the bottom that you use to tuck it in and seal it. And let me show you how that works really quick. Wolfkin Outcast Wedding Crasher here, and what you do is, hold on, find the opening. Okay, you go ahead and you slide it in. You slide it in about halfway, like that. See? And then you take that smaller piece, the little flap at the bottom, you take that and you tuck it in underneath the other piece, which is easier to do when you have both hands available, but I'll make it work. Come on. There we go. So you slide that in underneath, like that, and then you just sort of push it. Just push it up like this, and it rolls right in, and then it just kind of snaps in right at the end there. And you've got a perfectly sealed card on all sides. A little opening there. But it doesn't push itself out when you put it inside the regular sleeve like the other ones did. So yeah, it eliminates that problem I had where it would push the outer sleeve off while going in, or the inner sleeve off while going into the outer sleeve. Goes in really easy. And when I pull it out, I don't have to worry about accidentally pulling the card itself out. Still not touching the card. This comes right out. Flip it around, and there you go. Great for cards that you have to flip, double-sided cards, because you don't have to touch them as much. It keeps them safe and protected. And then just go right back in the sleeve when you're done. And I'm going to demonstrate one more time how to put one of these on. I'll do this. Okay, so put it in there. Go in about halfway. Take the flap, tuck it under, And you just kind of go like that to let it slide, and you'll feel it kind of snap into place at the end, and you're good. It goes right into the sleeve. Okay, you can pause now. Alright, Dragon Shield sealable inner sleeves. Highly recommend for that extra bit of protection for your cards, and great for cards that you have to constantly flip back and forth during play. Go ahead and get them in the TikTok shop right now, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried these yourself, and I'll catch you next time.